everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Open Book with CiCi, Season 4. And this week, I got my guy. What do we call you? Because you're... Go ahead.
You can just call me Nerdz And Hip Hop. It's your boy Josh, Nerdz And Hip Hop. Hey, you know what it do. How's it going, y'all? You know what I mean?
Energy. I love it.
I have to have it. The room itself.
Yeah, shout out to the boys at Mass Studios for this.
Man, you guys with this, I'm loving
this. Is
it's like you knew me
before we here.
I appreciate it.
So Josh, or do you just call you just Nerdz And Hip Hop?
I mean, you can say Josh.
Yeah.
And you know,
I know a lot of people don't like their actual name out there. So
I mean, I'm past the whole nickname thing, and getting like I don't even introduce myself with a nickname. Like it just gets awkward after a certain time in life. It's awkward. Like
what's your name? I'm like CiCi. Okay. Make me feel childish. All right. So tell the people about yourself and what you do.
Okay, well, like I said, my name's Josh from Nerdz And Hip Hop. And Nerdz And Hip Hop is pretty much just a thing that we're bridging the gap between two of the biggest cultures in the world, which is nerd culture and hip hop culture. So through that bridging the gap, what we want to do is have the whole idea of where you kind of are bringing two things together that are normally not together. So guess what? If you could do that with nerd culture and hip hop culture, you could do that in the world. You know what I mean?
Period. Okay.
Saving lives. Show people stress.
Showing you shit. Because let me tell you how the only reason I was really into Mortal Kombat is because of Nerdz And Hip Hop. Because I was like, I wanted something to talk about, but two, also because I was like, it is kind of forming together because people use video game references and like pop culture and all that with music and all that. So
definitely.
So how long you been doing this?
Well, the thing is with Nerdz And Hip Hop, I started that about a year ago. I was creating a comic and everything, graphic novel, and I was just like, yo, I need like a demographic of people that would like the flavor that I'm bringing. So basically, I just started reaching out to people and was like, oh, wait, you like hip hop and nerd culture stuff too? Okay. And then it was born, baby. I started just putting things together, talking to people, and I seen what they liked, what I liked, and just the very building blocks of what I started doing, people were gravitating to, and I was like, well, shit, we got something here, man. Like, you know what I mean? Let's build a community on that.
Okay.
So that's where I started.
So let's talk about your outfit, because I gotta get into it. So what's going on right here?
All right. So the outfit that I have on, you know what I mean, it's Miles Morales. Like, you know what I mean, if those of you guys that don't know, you know what I mean, that's the black version, or interracial version of Spider-Man. Like, I mean, he's actually black and Hispanic and everything, and which I think is one of the perfect embodiments of Nerdz And Hip Hop, nerd and hip hop culture. Like, if you guys seen the movie Into the Spider-Verse, like, you know what I mean, that's what that was about. And as a kid, I loved just normal Spider-Man. So to see now that children are able to, and people in as a whole are able to have this character that's identifying with hip-hop, with black culture, and be Spider-Man, that shit is impacting and freaking amazing. So I'm like, yo, that embodies what Nerdz And Hip Hop is, so why not wear that now and let people see it?
Okay. Ray Shrimmer for sure. Was it Ray Shrimmer? Whose song is it? Post Malone's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the feeling I get from what you just said. So that's my son's song, but I'm not in it. I can't do it. So who's your favorite Spider-Man?
My favorite Spider-Man ever?
I mean, because there's like 600 of them. So.
Yeah, definitely. Spider-Verse is a real thing. Like, I love the original Peter Parker Spider-Man. Like, you know what I mean? Although, like I said, I do love Miles Morales. But growing up with that, it's like Spider-Man is like the perfect ghetto superhero. He's like the perfect neighborhood kid's favorite superhero. Yeah, just like that. I mean, he didn't have all the super power. He's not invulnerable like invincible like Superman. He's not rich like Batman.
True.
He like a dude that's pretty much just like hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get to it, like, he grew up in a hood. Like, you know what I mean? And he don't got money like that. And he's just like, great power comes with responsibility, which leaves people that are, powerful, even in the sense if it's mental, if it's physical, a responsibility to take care of the people that are around you, protect your neighborhood, like, and protect your family, all that, like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's how people feel about Aladdin too.
Really?
That he's like the ghetto prince because he came from nothing, and all of a sudden he was just like this rich man that didn't know what to do with himself. because he was like on the street stealing. You know, he had his little conflicts with him. You know what I'm saying? So they just said he's the same thing, but okay.
I mess with Aladdin though. He's cool as hell. I like the vest.
You and my brother. Oh my god. All right, so you kind of gave us the concept behind Nerdz And Hip Hop, but what made you ultimately just say like, okay, this is it. This is all I'm gonna do, because it seems like that's all you do, just the nerds. Well, no, because you have pop culture in there too. So how does that fit in? What's going on?
Well, the whole thing behind Nerdz And Hip Hop, man, it's a lot. Like I said, it's a force that drives with it. My graphic novel, as well as inside of Nerdz And Hip Hop, we cater a lot to nerdcore artists, and I'll tell you exactly what that is.
Okay.
That's pretty much artists that have like content matter that have a lot to do with nerd culture. Okay. But it's still like superb hip hop, and like I'm definitely gonna talk to you guys about the mixtape later in just a minute, because I'll jump.
We'll jump in there because I didn't even know that was happening.
I'll bounce around. There. Like you gotta stop me sometimes.
No, I want you to go. Keep going. Keep going.
So the basis of it, man, like I said, with Nerdz And Hip Hop, like there's so many different elements of it, because there's so many different elements of hip hop, which you have the dance, you have, you know what I mean, the music, DJs, producers, and then you have so many different elements of nerd culture, which is cosplaying, gaming, you know, comics, whatever have you. Like, I mean, we try to touch on all aspects so that people can get like a firm feel of what it is and whatever their nerddom is, because everybody has a nerddom. That's kind of the thing, or the gimmick that we're going off. Okay. You know what I mean? Whatever you feel and love and tap into, and you know so much about, it's your nerddom. Okay. So, you know, we've definitely we're all over the place with it, man, and you would have to come feel the vibe. That's just the thing. It's like the world. Yeah. Like, honestly, Comic-Con did that to me. Yeah. I took my son for his birthday, and I was just sitting there like, we're gonna be around all this shit. I went to because I wanted him to meet Kel Mitchell. So we met Kel Mitchell. We that was my mission. We made it happen. Whatever. So as the day goes on, I'm watching everybody, and by the end of the day, I was so into Comic-Con. I was like, we're coming back next year. We're gonna dress up as what is those superheroes with the robot dude and the flying Dracula girl? Teen Titans Go. So we were all gonna dress up as Teen Titans Go. Like it's like you said, a nerdom. Yeah, nerdom. Like the world of nerds. It was just great. Like it was super dope. Like you don't understand. I now finally understand why people get into stuff like this, because it's so much fun. Because the guys, I used to talk about them all the time, but no, like I understand why they go to every one of those events and they dress up and they do all this shit, because it's fun, and it's like stepping out of reality and being able to go into a fantasy world. That's where so it's free.
Shout out to Comic-Con.
Exactly. Shout out to Comic-Con.
I can't wait for
every
it to come
single
back.
one of them. It's fun to get out of character, jump out of yourself, and be somebody else for a minute. Like,
fuck Halloween, Comic-Con.
That's what gaming's about too. People understand gaming's like that too. Like you jump into playing a video game, you actually are somebody else for that moment. I don't care if you're playing 2K. You're LeBron James for that 40 minutes of playtime,
which is why people get so lost in it like that. So, all right, so I want to actually talk to you about what your favorite pop culture film or TV show is.
As of right now, or as a whole in life?
Let's do both.
Okay.
So your favorite right now? My
favorite right now, I would say Invincible. It's on Amazon Prime. You know what I mean? It's new.
I gotta start watching shit on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's really new. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I try to tell people about it like as much as I can, because it's like, dog, it's really good. Like, you know, it was a comic first and everything like that. Don't quote me on who it's done by, because I don't know exactly. But I know that it is a dope ass show. I'm talking about, like, if somebody's like a fan of the show The Boys, it's like an animated version of that, but like really like it's no joke. Like, I like my guts and glory ass anime type shit. I love that shit. It's stupid dope. Like, you know what I mean?
So are you talking about an anime then?
It's pretty much an anime.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't know. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So what about of all time?
All time. Ooh, that's a good one. Like, so we're talking about show or movie?
Both.
Oh, okay. Show. I had a favorite show when I was young, which was most likely Dragon Ball Z. Like, you know what I mean? That was my thing.
I was hoping you were gonna say like something I could relate to, like Power Rangers or something. But all right,
I mean,
cool.
That's some Power Rangers, but not as much. Like, I wasn't with the whole like, you know what I mean? It's like they had. I hated when they turned into the big ass Megazord. It just irritated the hell out of me. Like, they found a reason to do that every time. Like, Rita, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, you're acing the hole to make the goddamn monster grow again.
I didn't even watch it.
That shit ain't worked the last 19 times. But
once it changed, I was done. I was like, no, gotta keep it original for me. So.
Yeah, when they went out of space and all that shit, I was done.
I was like, you can't even. It's so. I was like, no.
Like, okay, no. Like, who we like? Y'all doing too much.
So you're a Mortal Kombat fan.
100%.
Sub-Zero is your guy. How did you feel about him losing? Cause I be paying attention. That's why. How'd you feel when he lost?
Oh, in the new film?
In the new film.
Oh, let me tell you something.
Let's talk about the new film.
Let's talk about it. Because, see, the original film, this dude died trying to make one damn ice ball. I was hot as I was a kid. I loved Mortal Kombat. Like, I loved Sub-Zero. I played Sub-Zero anthologies and all that stuff like that back in the day. And it was just like, yo, this dude died trying to make one ice ball, bro. He was sitting there like for 16 minutes. Like, hold on, Liu Kang, you just wait. Nigga.
Right.
I'm gonna throw this shit at you. As soon as this shit forms. Oh, you killed me and all the time you had to plan for it? Like, the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So, the gist of it is, with this new film, I don't care he lost. He put up the dopest fight ever. They needed like 6 motherfuckers to beat his ass. Like, they could not do it one-on-one. So I was like, yo, Sub-Zero's that guy. He was a little cold, at the beginning. I was like, yo, I ain't with the, killing kids.
I was like, okay.
Behind.
Fuck the
chill out.
No. You know what made me mad is I always thought all this time, you play Mortal Kombat, they have those levels. And the very last level was the big forearm dude. The fact that homeboy killed him by himself, I was like, so you're not the supreme one, Sub-Zero is. Got it, because everybody's scared of Sub-Zero, but not this dude. All right.
They be watching Goro in every movie, bro. They be making him look like he is a straight bitch. Like,
no, seriously.
Every movie. I'm like, yo, don't do Goro like that. Like, honestly, the only time they did him kind of right, like, you know what I mean, he still kind of lost whatever, but, you know what I mean, I was just like, to show how vicious he was is a anime called Scorpion's Revenge. Like, so it's like the story of the Mortal Kombat story told from Scorpion's side.
Okay.
Which is really fucking dope.
They're probably gonna turn that into a movie soon. They should. Actually.
Here's the thing. They keep on. I think they should finally be done with telling the story from the beginning, again and again. That's the thing with reboots.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Like Spider-Man's literally a continuous story or a repeated story over and over.
That's the thing with reboots where I hate it is because it's like, Doc, quit telling the story over again.
Yeah.
It's like, we all know it now.
All right.
It's like your grandfather telling stories about yeah, grandpa, we know.
Right,
we
got
know.
it.
Let's get the deleted scenes version where you did some new shit. We like that.
So speaking of that, how do you feel about things that are popular now that was considered nerdy back in the day when you were growing up?
I don't have like a chip on my shoulder about that. Like, you know what I mean? It's something like that's a thing in the community a lot of times, like, you know what I mean, in the more nerdy communities, the blurry communities, like, you know what I mean? It's a thing about how the shift is, and there's a lot of people that are now claiming nerd and all that stuff like that. Like, I, as a person that was on a little bit of both sides, I don't feel it as much. I don't feel the hurt for that. I mean, I could mention times where it was just like, oh, my friends didn't like this. They didn't like that I was still a gamer as I was an adult. And I said, but I really don't care. I'm just really happy to enjoy stuff with people. Like, you know what I mean? It's not the fact that you didn't come to my birthday party when I was mad about it. It's like, if you're here now, thank you. Like, let's break bread together. Like, let's leave the past where it was and try to enjoy this. Now, if you're here for fake reasons and being like, just kind of like, you know what I mean, trying to be, just find a come up or something, then that's a little different because, people aren't going to take to that. But if you're really just like, no, I've been liking this my whole life, man, I'm sorry I was coming at you crazy.
So speaking of that, because people feel like people weren't becoming anime fans until Meg Thee Stallion came out. Because she's a big, huge anime fan. So how do you feel when you have like, I guess you could say Hotep anime people in your life?
Well, the thing is that's I don't like gatekeepers. Period. Like of anything. Like I feel like gatekeepers really fuck up everything because it's just like here you are like you need to be a pure blood. Yeah. No, like stop being so dramatic.
Like football.
Like man,
if I don't know everybody's name, all of a sudden I'm not a Broncos fan. Like first off, fuck y'all. Okay, since '98, baby.
I'm not that big of a sports fan as a whole. Like
so. Who's your favorite villain in nerd culture?
Oh my god, there's so many, and the gist of it is that I'm gonna have to go with the new one. So old school be like Vegeta, something like that. I know y'all know who that is, but you know,
y'all know, cause I don't.
Invincible, like I said, is one of my favorite shows right now, and so Omni-Man is just like if you ever seen The Boys. He's like Homelander, but like way more sinister. Like he's just like I just love how he brings it. Like it's like, dude, I can see myself. Like I'm the type of dude I ain't scared of no man. But at the same time, this dude, I'm like, yo, sharks, man.
Babe, I think you got to handle this one.
For real, like, you don't know this dude gonna bring a beer to you or just smash your head one hand clap. Like,
is he a human?
He's a human. Like picture like Superman. With a buzz cut and like a 70s porno mustache.
Got it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much Iron Man. But he's like, I don't know, he just, bruh, like, he just goes from happy to just crazy. Like, quick.
Serious. Okay. Alright, so normally during this part of the show, we do break down that song, but my guest is not an artist. He's a podcast host. Do you consider yourself a podcast host?
No, got me content creator, and you know what I mean. I do music.
I like to give correct titles. Oh, you do? I was gonna say, look, tell us something, cause I'm gonna make you bust a freestyle right here.
I am not about to be no black man tap dance in 2001.
No, not tap dance, but you know, bust a freestyle. I got bars, just saying. So we're gonna play a game called Rate That Film. So we're gonna start you off with something else. Okay. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. That's a solid ass 10 out of 10. That's just a dope ass. Yeah, it was.
I give you that one. For those that really like understand what's going on in there, especially John Travolta, he won.
Real quick, that I had to say that though too. I gave it a 10 out of 10. She got a whole ass poster on the wall.
I don't.
Like,
the guys do.
You know what I'm saying? Like
the guys do. I just want you to understand. This is not me. None of this. I told them I wanted to bring in something, but. Nothing's gonna fit on this wall. I think they did that on purpose.
And your fans have seen several, like.
I don't have fans yet.
You have
I got a couple of. I want a cult following. That's what I want. Like where like 300 people always watch every single episode every time I post it. That's what I want. I want that type of following. Other than that, I don't care.
You on it.
We'll get there.
I'm following now.
Period. Do you like scary films?
I do. I'm not like the biggest scary movie buff, but I mess with it. Like,
okay,
I like where they can fight back. Like, I don't like the scary movies where the like bad guy is way too OP and they can't nobody do shit unless they got 6 witch doctors and all that.
Oh, so you don't like Sinister and stuff?
Not that much, bro. I like where like the zombie get their ass whooped, the monster.
I love zombie films.
Like, you know what I mean?
I watch the zombie film over everything. Well, I was gonna say The Exorcist.
The Exorcist? Yeah. The original? The first
one? Only the original.
I mean, that's, like I said, that's a cult classic film, and people are going to probably be like, oh, what do you mean? But I get that shit like a 7 out of 10. Like, I just wasn't there for it, like, honestly. Like,
sorry, Linda.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so Independence Day.
Independence Day? What? You've got to give me one of these. What you mean? Like that is classic Will Smith right there.
Okay, so confession, just seen that movie for the first time last month. I'd never seen Independence Day until last month. And want to know why? Because to hear more from the squad cast, the ADD, All Def Digital, he was talking about how great of a film it was and how he was making fun of what's her name for being a stripper, how nobody was watching her because all that shit was going on screen. No. Yes, so I was like, let me watch this. Yes, it's long as fuck, but it's great.
Yeah, that's
Will Smith is yeah. So
man, that's
he is
10 out of 10. I literally went to theaters like 3 times in a row to see that bad boy. Like, just kept.
It's so long.
I didn't give a shit.
Breakfast Club was too, so I can only imagine. Let's talk about it. Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Let's try this.
We went there. We had a quick discussion, and I love that goddamn film. Like that's 80s.
Oh, is it that guy?
Nostalgia. Who? Him?
Yeah, isn't he from Breakfast Club?
No, that looks like James Dean. I think that's James Dean. I'm not sure. This is kind of like an abstract painting, but Breakfast Club is fire, bro. Like I love 80s films. Of course, my favorite one is Last Dragon, but
period.
But you know, the Breakfast Club is fire, man. Like I said, like this is John Bender is like the #1 anti-hero. He's like the person
the
that,
trench
like,
coat
you
dude.
know, yeah, the dude with the trench coat at the end.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
ending.
I gotta do it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
only like it because Pitch Perfect.
Is Pitch Perfect?
Like I know now who that is because of Pitch Perfect.
Oh, John Bender?
When he was watching, he was
man. He was an anti-hero. Like, he was a person that you loved. Like, you hated him at the beginning. Like, damn, he's so annoying. He's mean to everybody. And then you kind of seen why he was mean. And then all of a sudden, you start understanding him. I thought he was just funny as a motherfucker. Like, he was just, the whole time, he was just like I said, like, dude came up and was like, where does Andrew get up? He get up. We'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. Like, you know what I mean? That's my shit. Like, he's just died.
Not knowing the lines, I love that.
Bro. We sit here, I'll sit there and recite damn near the whole film, bro.
You and my best friend. So last one is from now. Godzilla versus Kong. Let's talk about it.
You about to make me tear up in this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
King Kong got washed.
Did he? See, I didn't even get that far.
King Kong got washed, son. Like, yo, me and my brother had a whole ass conversation about it. This nigga King Kong, he got beat up to the point where Godzilla got in his face like, bitch, what? Kong was like, no. Like, you what? Even at the end, after they went together, they came together to defeat, you know what I mean, the other motherfucker. And then as Godzilla walked away, he looked back at Kong like, is that axe back in your hand, bro? I'm gonna need you to drop that shit for I so I know there ain't no hostility no more.
I'm
Kong
dead.
Like, yes, sir.
They said it wasn't a fair fight because it was in the water.
That was the first one. Now that part, I was like, oh, Godzilla, you gonna cheat like that? Oh, that's bullshit. As soon as I got out the water, he's like, oh, niggas can get it on land too.
Oh, period.
Niggas can get it on land too. I was like, damn, Kong.
How'd you feel about it, Queen? I know y'all watched it together. So how did you feel about it? Because I know you watched it.
Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
I don't think we watched that because I don't like that.
Oh, just kidding. See, she like me. Only reason I watched it because my son made me watch it.
I
didn't get
might
to
have
it.
watched a smidget, but that stuff don't.
No, the thing is that I was unentertained after I seen Kong keep getting beat up. Like, how you get beat up into a heart attack? They had to resuscitate this nigga.
Oh, no.
This nigga heart wasn't right after he got beat up. Like, this nigga, he had a normal health bill and then got beat into a health condition. Nigga, like what's wrong with your cardiovascular?
Stop. All right, so we're gonna play a game of Would You Rather.
Okay.
So, would you rather be able to read minds or predict the future?
I'd rather read minds off top, bro. Future is too much. That's just too much. After you learn your future, you learn. First thing you don't want to know is how you died.
Period.
And then you're gonna be trying to avoid that shit, and you're gonna be in that little like bubble room, like some Final Destination shit, trying not to die. Reading people's mind, I'm on it. I'm on it. They'll be like, oh, you know what? I really love Nerdz And Hip Hop. Wait, motherfucker, no, you don't.
You're lying.
I heard that shit
you don't
in
even
your
know
head.
what it is.
You don't like it. You don't like it.
I wouldn't want to. I'd be scared to see how people really think of me. Yeah. I'd be by my damn self at all times. I don't even want to read my kids' minds because if they say something crazy, that's it. Oh, you cussing in your brain? All right. I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, so you good for that?
People think some crazy shit too.
No, for real.
Fuck your mind up.
So, would you rather move in a haunted house or a racist neighborhood?
Ooh, damn, that's kind of one and the same, honestly.
That's what I said when I saw it.
People dressed up as ghosts, and then you got real ghosts. You
You
know what I meant. Y'all know what I mean. Don't try it. You know what I meant. I think, honestly, I'd rather deal with the ghosts, man. I could just call on Jesus.
No.
And give me
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, racist neighborhood, you ain't do much of nothing, bro. Like, you might not your shit. You ain't gonna be a resident long. Try to string your ass up.
Would you rather only watch Star Wars or Harry Potter films forever?
Star Wars all day. I am a Star Wars fan. I'm
Shit,
sorry.
do you watch Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang Theory? No, I don't.
Okay, so the only
You
reason
missed like 6 things that I watched. You don't give me the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory is one of those movies where it's like the nerd and pop culture that you love. That's what the show is like based around.
Well, see, it's a different type of nerd. Like I'm a blurred. Like you know what I'm saying.
But they talk about Star Wars. They're all about Star Wars. They be having all these like nerd famous like people on there, and literally I get into it. I want to watch Star Wars just so I know what they're talking about.
No, I did hear. Honestly, all jokes aside, I did hear it's a good ass show, and I would probably get
There's
into
16
it.
seasons.
Yeah, that's that. But see,
I love every episode.
I get scared of stuff with too many seasons, bro. It's like a big commitment. Like honestly, no, I'm dead ass. Like I love
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, like Supernatural. I love Supernatural, but
Supernatural.
I cannot. I probably won't. It'll take me a while to finish that shit. Like but I'm like. I've been watching it from the beginning, so I'm like,
it's good.
I'm like season 5 or 6.
I watched it as it was coming on with my mom, so I've seen it all. What's wrong with Harry Potter?
It's not no Harry Potter. Like I mean, okay, the thing is like, but like when we talking about Star Wars, that's like the mecca of just nerddom films. Like you know what I'm saying? There's so much to Star Wars.
There's like
so many
16
levels.
movies.
No, it's like 9.
That's a lot.
Well, no, you're right. When you count all the sub movies, all the
see, I didn't even know that. I was just talking about in general, but all right.
It's a dope ass fandom though. Like it's like for me, the saga is just amazing, bro. Like you start out where you start out, you know what I'm saying, with Luke and everything like that in the first ones, and they go backwards to find out like about his father, all that stuff, and you're just so vested in these characters. Like I mean, Harry Potter. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Like I got love for my, you know what I'm saying, Harry Potter. You know what I mean? Fans and all that, but at the same time, Star Wars is my shit. I just fucking love Star Wars, like from the back to the front. So that's an easy question for me. Okay.
So, would you rather never have sex again or never receive oral again? I like that you're thinking about this question. I thought for sure it was gonna be easy. Go ahead.
I mean,
right.
You're not here. You're not here. No,
I asked you. I said, "Do you really want your wife to come?" Like,
of course. Okay, you don't exist on this one. All right, so I'd rather not receive oral. Okay. Sex is just like that's just super intimate and super like you can do so much with that. Like you know what I mean? Because it's like this. It's like if you get nothing but bad oral, like you know what I mean, it's done. Like the sex you didn't say, like you know what I mean, it's like all things inclusive. There's several different ways to go about that. Okay. So,
I love how you kept that PG. So would you rather would you rather be in a loveless marriage or a sexless marriage?
I'm good. Deep with
I'm
that.
good.
Okay.
Saying.
All right. Loveless marriage or sexless marriage?
It's hard.
Right? Because the love part gonna get real awkward after an argument if you ain't having sex. Sex not having ass somebody. Tired of your fucking. You gonna get tired of somebody's shit real quick. Real quick. I still would say I'd rather be in a sexless than a loveless. Okay. Because it's like, and this is why. Go ahead. Because like. I'm thinking about when you get older. Like, I mean, you in a marriage and then you get old as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know how it goes when you're like 70-something and you're probably not having sex anyway. I don't know. But at the same time, I want somebody to like love me and want to take care of me because it's like 70, your dick don't work. I'm out. Good luck with that stroke, nigga. Right. Like, it's like, gotta get the rhinos. Somebody give me.
Not the gas station pills.
She about to leave. Somebody give me some of that. Oh Lord.
I'm fucking
good, bro.
Different with those.
Man, that shit do hit different.
Have you used this gas station pill?
I have.
What
I have
are you
before.
thinking?
It's the whole
Hit
song.
different. Yeah.
Oh, SZA. Okay.
You a whole ass hip hop show.
I was thinking of Trey Songz for a second. I was like, what song is that? Okay, go ahead. My bad. Have you used the gas station pill?
I have. That shit is like.
Was it the Rhino?
I don't think it's the Rhino. I don't know, but it was something. It was like Libby Max or something like that. Oh. But like, no, check this out. damn near addicted to that shit because when I was like, it was like what I don't know some years ago. Yeah, 100%. This is why. This is why. Because somebody be like, oh, you're young, you don't need a sex pill, that your dick don't work. No, not true. If you take a sex pill, bruh, it is like the bombest nut you will ever have. I promise you. That shit is like amplified. It takes long, but when it hit, you like that nigga from Scary Movie, like, oh,
somebody stabbed your ass.
Yeah, bro, on me. I'm telling you, real, like, I got addicted to that for a second. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a thing. That was a real life thing for me.
Have you ever used the pretty kitty? The pink kitty? What's it called?
Beautiful.
You know what I'm talking about, the little kitty pill for females?
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
man.
great.
No, that's for you, not me.
Oh.
No.
I'm just asking because maybe y'all experience together, you know? Like, let's try a pill tonight, babe.
I was about to look. I was looking. I was like, oh, you tried a kitty pig, yeah?
No,
It's
it's years ago.
No.
I'm gonna leave you out of it from now on. Just kidding. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get personal with you real quick.
That wasn't personal? Where's this going?
Oh, I left. That's where it went. You start your personal.
I
Like,
did
oh
get
my
it.
lord, you
So
about to ask what
no, I was
my
hoping
soul
to
look
wait.
like? What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Let's wait on it. So normally I ask you if you're singing all this stuff, but we're good.
Yeah, we gotta make sure this is recording.
Okay. We're good the whole time? Okay. So, as you guys know, he's married. I don't have to ask you if you're single, if you're dating. We're going to skip all them questions. So, first off, before we step into your bedroom, what kind of influence does your wife have on your business?
Damn, I didn't know y'all was going to ask that.
I
That wasn't in
am,
my
because
notes.
I like
Hold
to
on.
know.
No, I'm just kidding. No, that's a good one. No, my wife has major influence on my business. And that's not just because she's here. Like, I mean, I'm pretty open when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't like yes men. Like, you know what I mean? Like, around me. Like, my friends aren't yes man. The wife that I wanted before I even knew she would be my wife would not be a yes man type of person or yes woman. Like, you know what I mean? So, she'll always call me on my bullshit. I love people who will call me on my bullshit.
Period.
Do not just let me kill myself. I told people all the time, I said, yo, if I have a yes man and his wife, that will get you killed, nigga.
No,
like, if I say,
seriously.
yo, man, the homie just, Dad, I gotta go avenge him. I'm about to go pop it like 11 niggas. And she's be like, okay, honey, let me back.
Let me know
shine
you're
your
back.
gun. Okay.
Here's your gun.
Godspeed. Dinner will be home if you don't go to jail for life.
Not
Like I said, I need that woman that's gonna grab my arm. Like, hey, no, we ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
So even in life or in business, my wife is a big influence. The things that she says, the things that she'll say is like, I don't think that's dope at all. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm a man, I have my own mind, so I'll be like, I'll make a final decision, but her decision is in there somewhere.
Okay.
Like, it helps a lot.
Nice.
Honestly.
How long you guys been married?
I'm going on 10. Just about it's
Damn.
9 going on 10.
No?
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
That's not right. Go ahead, Queen.
Yeah.
I was really hoping y'all were gonna argue.
You about to
That's
have a
wrong.
bad
That's
blood
not
on
it.
the
Who the fuck
Oh.
you been married to?
Look, he's good. I just had to do my math.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, oh, 21. Okay.
I love it. All right, so
faces.
what's her role in the show then?
Her
The
role
Nerdz
in
and
the
Hip
show.
Hop, like the interviews and stuff. Does she have a role or is it just all you?
That's just me for right
Okay.
now. Like, you know what I mean? The building blocks of it and everything. She's definitely behind the scenes because she's got a lot of stuff, her own business and everything.
Nice.
Like, you know what I mean? That I'm a part of that too. But, it's mainly her thing. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like on this end, she does a lot of things. What would you say? Like, kind of, what is that? Executive produce wise.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Got it. Okay. So what's the one thing that turns you on about her?
The one thing, it's that go-getter spirit, man.
Period.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
she hustle. Like, she's like, if you leave her in the room with a fucking napkin and a glass of water, she gonna figure out how to sell that shit. So, like,
Hustle,
like
baby.
I
Let's
think
go.
that's really dope. Like, you know what I mean? Seriously.
So what do y'all do to keep it spicy in the bedroom?
We,
Y'all
me
do
and
stuff?
we go to church quite regularly. On the deacon's board. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, man. Okay, so the thing with that is the craziest thing is like we started with such a sexual relationship, man, and it's just like as we keep moving on and everything like that, it's kind of our connection. Like we worked a lot on our connection of just us as people. So it's just now even transcending into the bedroom. It's just like, all right, let's throw away how busy we are for a second. Let's come up with something more entertaining. We're constantly learning each other and constantly trying to figure out new ways to please each other. So it's really just an ongoing thing, honestly. I don't even know how to.
My whole heart right now. Wait. I love that.
Oh, man.
My bad. I'm sensitive.
I gotta make a cry, y'all. That's good. That's good. No,
so that's so cute. Like 10 years. Like,
oh,
okay. So, what's your personal kinks?
my personal.
What do you like done to you?
I'm gonna say it, Meg. I gotta do it.
I want to know.
I gotta do it. I gotta say it.
I don't do this.
All right.
Like, I'm right here. I'm right here.
All right. This shit is bad.
He
It's
don't say what I think he
yo.
does.
It's like, all right. So whenever she's like going down or doing something like, you know what I mean, like going down and like jack me up or something like that, I love for her to slap it. Like, you know what I mean?
Your balls?
No, the
Your
dick.
dick.
Not yeah, okay. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just like it does something for me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's I don't know why. Like, it's
I
just
love this
odd.
answer. Oh my
It's
god.
just odd, but it does something for me. It's
Okay.
just like, I don't know.
Do you like her to lick your gooch too?
My gooch, not as much. It's a little too close to home. I don't know. I'm just
So you wouldn't want your ass ate, is what you're saying?
I don't want it per se.
You want
Like-
to try it? Would you try it? Would you
I
let her
mean-
try it and she's like, babe, I just want to do something different?
Well, wifey, I'm open with a lot of shit. I mean,
I
I
hope
can
so.
see, like, you know what I mean? If like, we play a game one day and roll a dice, I lose a bet, I'll be like, hey.
Alright. Okay, you're a team player. I feel
Yeah,
it.
you know what I mean? You got to.
Okay.
Oh, don't be good. Don't be good.
I love that because a lot of people not with that. So I just love that you're open about that. What?
It's that light skin shit.
He not light skinned?
He don't like it though.
He said he do it though.
Hey, I'm like saying.
Thank you. I like my ass, so I can say nothing. Fuck out of here. Look,
I'm done.
have you done that? Have you
No.
ate her ass before?
Yeah, definitely.
See what I'm saying? And it's great, ain't
I
it?
eat girl
It's
shit.
fucking great.
I eat girl shit.
What? You over here acting like it's just bleh.
Like,
That shit is fire. I don't know if I'm noise here. So
Wrap this up.
we're almost there, Queen. I swear.
This show ain't gonna get sent to my church, is it?
Look, you gotta block them. Put it on your private
I'm
story.
gonna lose my seat. Goddamn it. They ain't gonna let me in. They be like,
Dick
ass
Josh.
licker.
ass nigga.
Close the doors on that man. Rebuke that nigga.
So, what's the craziest thing you've done sexually?
Oh man, craziest thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I watched this show and I prepared for this shit. I was like, man, what's a crazy? Because I was like, I'm gonna give a crazy.
You
I'm
watched
gonna give
my
a crazy.
show?
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna give a crazy sex experience. Like instead.
Tell me a
Alright.
story.
So it's more like what was crazy about it
Okay.
than the act itself. I was
Okay.
like, I said, yeah, I gotta tell this story. All right, so when I was younger and everything, like a little younger, I had dated this lady. She was older. She worked at my job, and I mean, she was older and everything like that, real pretty and all this stuff like that. And I like went on a date with her. We went back to her place and all that shit. You know what I mean? So we chilling. You know what happens next and all that. And that wasn't the crazy part. Like, you know what I mean? When she like, cause she was kind of clothed during that time. The light was on, all that shit. The crazy part was when she took off her stuff, she had a gang of tats. And I mean, that's not abnormal, but I'm talking about guitar string tats. So it raises questions. I was like, just names and shit like that. I was like,
She had names on her?
yeah, I was like, okay. But I didn't ask no questions. I was like,
I
she
would
beautiful.
have.
I was just like, it's all good. And then, she noticed that I had noticed, and I was just like, so I mean, what, look, we gonna talk about it? Like, you know what I mean? I know she noticed my tie. I was like, yeah. And she was just like, well, I was in the pen for 9 years for strong arm robbery. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh,
like, you know what I mean? I was
fuck.
like, goddamn. Like, I was like, she's beautiful. You wouldn't be able to tell the shit. And I was just like, okay. And then they'll go to the Twilight Zone a little bit. Like, her dude was still doing a bit because apparently the bid they did together, like, you know what I mean, he was still in for it. And, like, she had he had called her collect from jail while I was right there, and I was like, oh shit. Like, she was just like, no, stay. I was like, no. When he get out, I don't know. No. I don't.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't want to be strong arm robbed. I don't know. He might not have it out of his system, is what I'm saying. Like I don't want the problem. So that was a crazy situation for me. That was really odd.
What the name say? Was his name?
I can't remember what the name said. There was a lot of them. Like, it was like if y'all like Batman, like, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that, y'all have read the comics and stuff, you know, Victor's ass, nigga, like all that shit. Yeah, all the tech. Okay. Yeah, it was like that. I was like, God damn, that's crazy. Okay,
boom. So we're gonna move on to the take a shot with CiCi portion of the show.
Hey,
thanks for getting through those questions with me. We're once again drinking Hennessy.
Brought to you by Hennessy.
I know. I'm trying to wait on my sponsorship. And then of course
should I do that? Are you gonna get in trouble for that?
No, because I'm trying to get them to sponsor me. So so we're gonna go ahead and take a shot with CiCi portion of the show. Give a shout out to you for driving up here. Thank you so much, you and your wife. Shout out to Mad Studios, Scoot 2 Flashy, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, and I guess Hennessy once again.
Hey, let's go.
I don't understand you guys.
Shout out to CiCi.
Thanks.
And everything else.
Hey.
Anybody that messes with us, Nerdz And Hip Hop, please holla at this lady, follow up, show her love. She's fucking amazing.
And all you artists out there, come through. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yo.
Like, artists and
I could definitely make sure some people come.
Yeah, please bring them to me, because I would love that. All right, sir, it's your turn. We have to start with your other questions first. Can we not start with that story? I don't know if I'm gonna say it in the same the same way.
That was gold. So
I'll give you a different story. Just ask me a different question.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Oh no, I don't know if I can say it with the same emphasis.
I think you can. I feel like it was a beautiful story.
I'm just really good. I love for people to feel like they're right next to me or they're like watching it. So yeah. I'm a great storyteller. Just saying.
I feel like it's very empowering. Like, you know what I mean? Like seriously. So I'm gonna ask you.
Okay, I'll try.
What is the craziest story that you have with a significant other whenever you may or may not have had a significant other?
Okay, so long story short, I was married, I'm divorced now, single life. But okay, so I used to live in Washington. I'm really trying to say this with the same emphasis. Okay, I used to live in Washington, and we were getting into it about this girl. I had a neighbor who was next to me. She was like 8 years old, and she was the sweetest person you'll ever meet in your life. So we're arguing, and like our arguments went from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick, like on some Drake shit for real. So
Bees like that.
We were arguing, and I ended up taking the couch, and I like pushed it back up against the wall. So boom, like you just hear the wall shake, right? So as we're arguing, getting into it, he grabbed me, and I was just like, boom, and I punched him in the face, right? So then, of course, 15, 20 minutes later, the cops come. So the cops came. He was there asking us what was going on, and then we ended up getting separated. So we got separated, and then the officer was like, what happened? So I told him my side, like, oh, we were just arguing, and, it got a little loud, we're a little toxic, whatever. The other officer comes out through the door, closes the door, and he goes, well, he said you hit him. And I was like,
damn.
Did you just snitch on me? Like, he just snitched. Okay. All right. I was like, nah, I didn't hit him. I shoved him. Said, you get into it. Females, your heart rate goes, you know what I'm saying? Literally crying like a little bitch. But cool, right? So officers leave, go back inside, start setting everything back up. And I was like, I'm gonna clean it back up, I ain't gonna say nothing. He leaves. He leaves for like 4 or 5 hours. I just clean up and get the kids back in bed and, get the bathroom together, make the bed up, vacuum the floor. I'm trying to get my mind off of shit. So it's like 11 something. And he comes back home. And he's like, are you okay? I was like, oh, I'm good, whatever. He's like, you tired? Yeah. So he goes, he lays down. Go to sleep. I wait. You know, you like put your nose under somebody's like, or your finger under someone's nose to make sure like they're breathing, like make sure they don't wake up. That was me, right? So I just make sure he sleep, because like when you touch people and they don't move, I'm like, okay, they sleep. All right, bet. So his phone's sitting there. I grab his phone. I don't like how you're looking at me right now.
Crazy.
I was crazy. I'm no longer like this, you guys. I've learned my lesson. I've been in handcuffs. I've been in a jail cell. I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I'm a lot more calmer than I used to be. I promise you.
Do it, don't you?
I'm a lot more calmer than I used to be, guys. So his phone's sitting there, and you know I'm not gonna look through it because I don't even give a fuck more, right? So I grab the phone, and I just, I'm standing at the foot of the bed. I just look at him, and I'm like, boom, and I hit it up against the headboard we had, right, just to wake him up, because I'm pissed off. Like, you're not gonna sit here and sleep peacefully after you think we solved this problem and you snitched on me. You got me fucked up. Oh no, fuck you, smiling in your sleep, bitch. Let's go. So we start arguing, and we argue to the point where it's like he tries to calm me down, so he puts his hands on my shoulder. So I grab him, and I'm like, no, fuck that. So we went from fighting to fucking to sleeping, and we woke up the next day just fine.
Well, damn.
Great story.
That's some baby boy shit for that ass.
No, look,
damn.
man. I learned my lesson. I don't do that no more because you don't treat niggas like that. Or you don't do niggas like that. I treated him well, but I got crazy. Sometimes when like you grow up, and I've never seen my parents fight. Never. I knew they had issues. I've never seen them argue. Never seen them put their hands on each other. I've never seen them resolve anything either. So I grew up just from what I've seen on movies, videos, stuff like that. So in my mind, that's what you do. Yeah. And the arguments I did see, niggas was fighting like that. They fight, they fuck, and they be fine. That's what I thought marriage and life was. I'm not there anymore, guys. So just let's put that on record.
It was like, when you're younger, it's just like, there's a certain level of toxicity. Hopefully I said that right.
You did.
Okay, good. There's a certain level that you'll deal with, and it's kind of like fun, and it's engaging. It's like, you be like, look, motherfucker, I'm tired.
And when the dick bomb, that's just sick.
Hours.
Like, well,
damn, what was it?
I'm just saying. It's just, you'll put up with a lot. I'm just saying. It's called dickmatized, guys. Dickmatized. Boom. You can be pussymatized. I don't know if that's the right word, but you can be.
There's a lot of pussymatized niggas.
Oh yeah, definitely. There is. It's the recording.
There's quite a lot of pussymatized niggas.
Pussy whip.
You gotta think about something else while you hitting her. You feel me? You don't want to think.
What? You cannot sit there and think about something else while you fucking this girl.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought about Chris Brown a few times to get me through in that. Not gonna lie. So
Chris you out
Brown,
there, you hear this?
I'm waiting for him. I've seen him 3 times in person. I'm just waiting. Like, he looked me dead in my face one day at Dre's, and I was.
You hear that? You look this woman dead in the
He looked me in my face,
soul.
and like my whole life just melted.
He was dancing for you after that, right?
He didn't dance. He was just standing there like vibing, and then he looked in my like.
Damn.
Just saying. Nelly did too, but they didn't do me like that. Yeah.
Well, you talking about Band-Aid Nelly, or you talking about Hard Nelly?
Who's the other Nelly?
Furtado? He had no goddamn Batman. Band-Aid no more.
No, Big Buff Nelly. Yeah,
Big Buff Nelly. Okay.
Yeah, we were singing Bruno Mars together. We were kind of vibing through a video, and I was like, yeah. Just saying, he my friend. Cardi held my hand during a performance, just saying we're besties.
I'm not trying to do the dark skin, light skin thing. I'm not on that. Where's the dark skin brothers, man? You ain't saying not one dark skin brother.
Baby can take me away anytime he's ready.
Okay, the baby.
Anytime this man sees me.
I fuck with his music though. I ain't gonna lie.
I fuck with him.
He's funny. Yeah, I like his music though.
He fine. He can rap. He a gangster. He got away with a murder trial. That's my man. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Well,
yeah, I know he got bomb
That
dick.
excludes
Look,
my next question. Do you like good guys or bad guys?
I like good boys with bad boy tendencies. Because here's my thing. Okay. If I'm tougher than you, it ain't gonna work. You gotta be like a gentleman. You gotta be sweet. You gotta be like, open my door, talk to me, be able to like motivate me and all that stuff. But if shit go down, bro, and I'm handling the situation, it's over.
Yeah,
That's it. You gotta be able to protect me
and also be able to duck a phone throw from what
I
heard.
don't do that anymore. I'm not that bad.
You gotta be on your...
No.
You gotta be on your bullshit when he throws that
I treat
shoe.
my man well, okay? I've learned. That's why we're divorced now. I've learned.
Nah, I feel you.
I've learned. Plus, he was light skinned.
He was
light skinned. Fuck with dark skin.
I don't know. Shit sounds
Just Chris. Just Chris, the only
and
light
Nelly.
skin.
You said that.
No, I don't. I said he didn't do me like that.
dark
I'm just
skin.
saying we're best friends.
Oh.
He looked in your face. Nah,
I took
Nelly's
it
never
as a
looked
best
at me.
friend.
Nah, we're best friends. That's it.
Oh.
Be fair.
Okay.
Cornell Haynes. Okay.
Cornell.
We're best friends. Yes, I know everything about him. Okay, is third question?
That's the second.
Oh, we're not doing that? Damn it. I thought I answered it. Okay. No, you're good. Go ahead. I'm not ready.
All right. Okay. So this one's going to be kind of easy. Okay. Well, first and foremost, I just found out that she was a gamer, man, and that did my heart good.
Yeah.
So I have to definitely say and ask you.
Okay.
For them.
Yes.
I know now.
Shout out to Nerdz And Hip Hop.
I'm showing you guys some love on this one. For the gamers out there. CiCi, what game gets you? What's the one that you like to play?
Easy. Crash Bandicoot. All day. Crash Bandicoot. And have you ever heard a game called Crazy Taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, nobody fucking knows what that game is. That was like that was the one game I would sit and play for like 4 or 5 hours. I love Crazy Taxi. So Crazy Taxi, Crash Bandicoot, CLD for show, and what's the other one? There's another one. Well, Mortal Kombat, of course, but yeah. Nice. Yes. I don't really like sports games. I try to play sports games with like my brother and stuff. I try to play basketball games with him and stuff. I just can't get all the extra whatever the fuck be going on. But for sure, Crash Bandicoot and Sonic.
Sonic's classic. You cannot go wrong.
Mario Kart 2. See, you're just like bringing shit up. Mario Kart for sure.
That's how this works.
Yes. What was that one game? All the Resident Evil games. Every last one of them. I love. Look, there was this one time I was with my brothers. I wasn't supposed to be hanging out with the boys, but I did. We were all sitting downstairs, and it was dark, and we were playing Resident Evil. You know how you could like fast forward through the story mode? Mm-hmm. So you press like player or press the X button, it would go. But it would load for a second, right?
Yeah.
These fools press X on the part where the demon like turned its head like catty corner so you could only see like this much of their face. In the dark, I was freaking the fuck out. Yeah. I don't think I made it through that night. I'm just saying. Yeah, shout out to Resident Evil.
100.
Yes.
Yo, okay, so I that's the thing, because I love gaming, and I feel like everybody has their one that they've attached to in some way. Even I don't care if you've seen the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, you've attached to it in certain ways.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That's why. And I love the fact that you're a gamer. Is that the first time that you told your
Yeah, no one's ever asked me that. Exclusive. Right.
Yo, 100. Okay, so the last one is let's do something interesting. Let's do something fun. I like to do things off the rip. So, all right. Sex one, marry one, kill one.
Oh shit.
Hip hop edition.
Oh.
It could be girl or boy. It could be man or woman.
Sex, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you gonna give me names or I gotta come up with them?
You got it.
Oh, I got
this. Is your list.
Oh, okay.
Your list. So you can go through past, present.
Oh, that's so many people. Married a baby, for sure. Married a baby.
Oh shit.
Kill Danny Lay. For sure. Sex. Fuck. Damn, my list goes on. Look, in my head,
we wanted one thing. This one we got 6.
In my head, I'm a hoe, so I'm not a hoe in real life, but in my head, I done fucked everything I done came across. Damn.
There's no judgment here.
It's okay.
There's no judgment.
We have a whole phase, whether it's in our head or in life, so whatever. I'm in my head right now. Damn. Past, I used to really, really, really want to fuck Angelina Jolie.
You gotta go hip hop.
Oh, hip hop. Okay.
But good information though. Good to know.
Damn, wait.
We got a freebie.
Wait, can I back up my Mary then? Wait.
Yeah.
Because people are going to be so mad that I didn't say it.
Okay.
Eminem.
Oh, okay.
I loved
marry
Eminem since I was 8 years old. I will marry him and be with him. If he came through this door right now and said, come on, I'll be like, bye. Fuck everything and everybody except my kids.
You come in all dramatic.
Yes.
Lose
Right.
yourself in the music.
Right. Lose yourself. Bye. I'm out. I'm gone. So Eminem for sure. But fuck Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's no fun because everybody knows that. Let me see if I can think of one like out of
Extensive list of women that.
men and women.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, men and women.
I mean, I'm not eating no cooch, but we could do everything else. Let's see. Fuck. Hip hop. I'm like stuck because I'm not in my phone looking right now.
That's so good.
Fuck. Stop! I knew you were gonna do that. Because I'm trying to think of who was it? You're annoying. You're so annoying. Oh, Davies, cause he looked like he could throw a bitch around. Davies,
nigga that what's his name? Big Worm don't like.
he could throw a bitch
You
around.
ain't heard about that? That nigga Big Worm was like he was on Davies' bunk cat, bro. Like he's like a hardcore
Davies.
hip hop.
So the baby and Davies I'd fuck, but I'd marry Eminem for sure. All the way. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's a solid list.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
can't disrespect.
I'm gonna be, taken care of forever. Okay. That's it. We're good here.
I mean,
That's it. That's 3 questions.
I want to stay.
No,
and
we
ask
can
you
stay definitely
17 more questions.
We can do definitely off camera because my phone tripping. But shout out to Nerdz And Hip Hop, Josh for coming through. His wife, Scootu Flashy, Mad Studios, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, and Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I guess that's the drink, right? Open book with CiCi season 4. We'll catch y'all next week.